Today, we're diving into a skill that seems really simple on the surface, but it's truly the bedrock of any diamond professional's craft: the art of observation. Getting this right is what separates the amateurs from the experts. So let's get right into it. So let me just ask you straight up. Are you positive you're observing diamonds the right way? I mean, really think about your habits, your posture, the way you hold your tools. It is so easy to fall into these little patterns that might be holding you back, or worse, even causing you some physical strain. And hey, this isn't just for beginners. It's actually surprisingly easy for even the most seasoned pros to pick up small, bad habits over the years without even realizing it. So whether you're just starting out or you've been doing this for decades, a quick refresher on the fundamentals can make a huge difference. Let's start with the absolute basics, right from the ground up, how you hold your tools. I mean, this physical connection to your work is the foundation for everything else you do. So let's break down the proper technique for the two most common instruments. First up, the standard eyeglass. The method here is pretty straightforward. You want a comfortable but firm grip on the glass itself. Then, in your other hand, you'll hold the diamond securely with your thumb and index finger. Now, the crucial part is placing that diamond right in the sweet spot on the lens. It's simple, it's stable, and it's effective. Now, this is where it gets really interesting: the technique for a loupe. You see, unlike an eyeglass, a loupe doesn't have a fixed distance for the diamond. That's why supporting the stone on your fingertips, and this is the most important part, bracing your hands together is an absolute must. This creates a single, stable platform that gets rid of any little tremors and makes focusing way, way easier. All right, so you've got your tools in hand. Now let's move on to the actual mechanics of viewing. This is where precision and technique really come together to protect your eyes and make sure you see every single detail. This is it right here. The single most important principle you need to master: the equidistance rule. Say it with me. Eye to lens equals lens to diamond. This simple geometric idea is the absolute key to getting a perfectly clear image and preventing some serious eye strain. And this slide just perfectly illustrates why that rule is so critical. If you get too close, you're not just distorting the view, you're setting yourself up for eye strain, maybe even headaches. Go too far, and everything just turns into a blurry mess, and you lose all that crucial detail. But when you hit that perfect balance, eye equals lens equals diamond, that's when you get that beautiful, crisp, clear, focused image. Now for a pro tip that might feel a little weird at first, but trust me, it's absolutely essential. Keep both of your eyes open. It's a natural instinct to squint one eye shut, right? But that's a fast track to fatigue. Closing one eye strains the muscles and can even cause a bit of temporary blindness when you look away. By keeping both eyes open, you're training your brain to concentrate through just one eye, which lets you work longer and a whole lot more comfortably. If you're new to this or just want to sharpen your handling skills, you don't need to risk a valuable stone. You can build up that muscle memory with some really simple items. Small metal balls, little pieces of a rubber band, or even cheap acrylic stones are perfect for practicing your grip and rotation. And for polished stones, practice with tweezers on these same items before you move on to the real thing. Okay, let's zoom out a bit from just your hands and eyes and look at the bigger picture, your professional environment. Your posture and your lighting are just as important as your viewing technique for getting precision, staying comfortable, and honestly, for your long-term health. Let's talk about manual marking for a second. If your hands are just floating around in midair, you're basically guaranteeing shaky lines and mistakes. The correct way is all about creating stability. The hand holding the diamond rests firmly on the table. The hand doing the marking is braced against both the table and your chair's armrest. This creates this solid, stable triangle, making sure every single mark is precise. Just think about how many hours you spend sitting. Slouching forward with no back support is just a recipe for chronic pain and fatigue. The solution is so simple, but it's vital. Sit deep in your chair. Make sure your back is straight and fully supported by the chair back. This one little change prevents so much strain and allows you to work for way longer without getting uncomfortable. Okay, this might be the most important safety slide in this entire explainer. Just look at the difference here. On the left, that light is shining directly into the eyes. This is dangerous, folks. It causes glare, spots in your vision, and can even lead to long-term damage. The correct way is to position the lamp so the light falls only on the diamond. Tilting your head just a little bit forward helps you nail this perfectly. So just remember this simple rule. The light works for you, not against you. Always, always illuminate the stone, never your eyes. That's the key to protecting your vision and getting the absolute clearest view possible. Wow, we've covered a lot of ground, from how to hold your tools all the way to setting up your entire workspace. So let's bring it all together and just summarize the absolute golden rules of professional diamond observation.
Here it is, your checklist for excellence. Master these 5 principles. First, the equidistance rule. It's non-negotiable. Next, train yourself to keep both eyes open to avoid getting tired. Always create that stable platform by bracing your hands. Protect your body with good, supportive posture. And finally, light the diamond, not your eyes. Mastering these will boost your accuracy, your efficiency, and your long-term well-being.
So as we finish up, I'm going to leave you with this question. After everything we've gone over, what is the one specific habit, just one, that you will consciously work on improving the very next time you sit down to inspect a diamond? Whether it's your posture, your lighting, or how you hold your loupe, picking one thing to focus on is the first step toward true mastery.